My dear friends, today when human being has so evolved, so prosperously, technologically, intellectually progressed, why his life is becoming more and more burdensome? More wealth, more knowledge, more comforts, more science, more freedom, more facilities, and more occasions to love and be happy, but restlessness has increased. People have become more loveless, less honest, more violent with all these eye-kissing huge homes. Humanity is feeling homeless and disoriented, loveless and torturous. 98% of modern humanity is confused and frustrated. Why? 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 Imperialists and power-monger people have suppressed the true knowledge and its education, my dear friends, in the name of history and literature and religion. Only brainwashing and sexuality promotion is going on, so that humans could be trained only to produce wealth and weapons and live like animals or prisoners. And these power mongers and imperialists would be able to rule them permanently. Lord William Bentinck appointed Lord Macaulay in mid-1800s to bring about educational reforms in India. He planned to Christianize the whole India for lasting British rule, aiding to divide and rule policy of 1800s. Maxmuller, who was then a rising German scholar, Macaulay approached him in 1853 in Oxford and compelled him to drop literary honesty to help him Christianizing India by translating Rig Veda in a way to root out Hinduism from its very land. With great pressure and difficulty, Maxmuller accepted. Then he started splitting the Indian society, dividing on basis of color, caste, language. He concocted AIT, means Aryan invasion theory, now taught all over the world, even today, as history, which is completely false. Once he sold his honesty to Macaulay, he kept working for them to his last breath, my dear friends. Muller's three-pronged literary crime was opposed strongly by Swami Vivekananda, Arvind Yogi, and Rabindranath Tagore, and even Gandhi. Our generation continue to live, grow, and get educated in the legacy of Macaulay and Muller, in absence of any educational reform over all these 60 years, my dear friends. Upon much pressure of the governments for Christianizing India, a war broke out in 1857 as revolt against the British. Failure in goal, Maxmuller kept trying to convert at least the founders of several huge following reforming institutions as Brahma Samaj and Arya Samaj, etc. The Maxmuller's three-pronged literary crime was opposed strongly by all great people of that time. There is no true knowledge available from government sources, authorized educational institutions nowadays. All are misguided. Islam and Christianity are working hardest to intensify ignorance with their wealth and weapons gotten from tycoons of Europe and America as donation. All are unintentionally working for world wars, my dear friends. In order to eradicate this worldwide ignorance, I have started sharing with you a special perspective and series of discourses for proper understanding and true happiness. Would you like to listen my philosophy? This universe is superimposed, projected, and misconceived upon love. Your body, your mind, your faith and ego are also patterned and misobserved upon love out of illusion. The natural tendency of every individual is to love, and the goal of human life is to make your love timeless, unconditional, and causeless. Then, in next part, cosmicize your love. Your spirit, soul, self, atma, whatever you call it, is composed of antimaterial vibrations of love. Therefore, no matter how big headstrong you become, even Einstein like scientists, even Hitler like ruthless murderers, even Gandhi like moralists have been found so weak in front of their impulses of love. Love is far greater energy than atomic one. Therefore, only those branches of learning should be made parts of our education system which make us more sensitive, more vulnerable, and receptive, and ready to sacrifice our accomplishments in love, for love. Usually in the age of 12 or 14, love energy wakes up and sleepiness of infancy is over then. It is very easy to universalize this love in this transition period. Therefore, my 500 discourses on love, humanity, world and God must be listened for rapid integration of consciousness. If you fail to do it, the powerful movements of pushing love energy will indulge you into crazy search for opposite sex or violence or other perversions. Now, terrorist countries are manipulating their teenagers to misuse their love energy to kill, to act as suicide bombers or make serial blastings to those countries whose governments are weak or confused or traitors to their culture and citizens. These terrorists are trained to uh, destabilize other countries and convert their people into their faith and ignite domestic and social war and take over their countries. This is what is happening nowadays in India and also in many other countries of the world. Please do not get your head boggled up thinking what is the role of sex in my philosophy. Sex must not be seen as a gigantic Satan. Do not look at it as a devil of King Kong size. When you fail to provide your innocent children a path to cosmic eyes, their love, as I have provided in my presentations, they seek somewhere else. Being with loving friends or sex act serves them as a method of concentration and nothing else. Violence is another method of concentration. When sex is used to harmonize family life, it is creative. When violence is used to protect yourself, protect wisdom, protect justice, it is creative. When it goes in the hands of perverts and terrorists, it becomes dangerous. So as soon as you start working on refining your love into timeless, unconditional one, and then acting upon cosmicization of it, they are simply instruments to help your family life and no longer remain a frustrating taboo. My dear friends, what Indians and Western scholars think and produce in literatures and talks are just a trash bag of silly blunders, a gift of this blind gift to this blind generation of today by Macaulay. This is a trash bag of silly blunders, a gift to our blind generation by Macaulay and Maxmuller. So these are based on speculations, guesswork, ignorance by non-Vedic Indologists and researchers. With scant respect to the traditional Vedic education system, these Indologists, researchers, teachers learn in a haphazardly manner only to produce their version about Vedas, Puranas, spirituality, yoga, chakras, kundalini, arts, music, etc. Movies. Monier Williams is a popular source of Sanskrit. He even made a dictionary, but he is so ignorant that he interprets a Sanskrit word as the name of a village in Mahabharata time, where its literal meaning is anyone of your choice.